crash on Interstate 5 this morning kills a man and sends another to the hospital. A FedEx truck sideswiped a car on the side of the road. Tonight, 23 ABC's Alicia Patillo is live for us near Fort Tejon with what's happening now in the investigation. Alicia?
Yeah, Jackie, pulling to the side of the road can be very dangerous, but officials say if you have to, you want to make sure you get as far away from the highway as possible. Get out of your car and wait for help.
A fatal crash on Interstate 5 this morning. California Highway Patrol Officer Thomas Bay explains how it happened. He says a man in a Jeep Cherokee pulled over onto the right-hand shoulder of the freeway. His car had broken down. He called a friend to help him to bring him gas. During this time, both men were hit by the FedEx semi-truck.
FedEx big rig pulling two trailers drifted onto the shoulder and hit the pedestrians standing beside the Jeep Cherokee.
Officer Bay isn't saying who these men were, but says the man in the Jeep will survive. But his friend who came to help him died at the scene.
It's just very, very dangerous. You never know what can happen on the freeway.
All too often, officers say pulling over to the side of the road can have fatal consequences. Robert Rodriguez says don't do it. Whether it may be mechanical trouble, flat tires, or empty gas tanks, don't get out of your car on the freeway.
I know that there's that right shoulder, which is about maybe 10 to 12 feet wide, and it's got that painted white line that separates it, but that painted white line, you know, it's not a magical barrier where it's going to keep vehicles from crossing over onto it.
If you do have an emergency on the freeway, Officer Rodriguez says pull your car all the way off the roadway. Step out of the car and go as far as possible away from the freeway.
CHP says the investigation is ongoing and the FedEx driver is being cooperative in the investigation. I'm live near Fort Tejon. Alicia Patillo, 23 ABC.